Welcome to the party known as Purple Nerd Channel, a home for all those who geek out on all things Prince related. On June 14th, 1993 at Paisley Park Studios, the trio of Prince on guitar, Sonny Thompson on bass, and Michael Bland on drums did a one-take live recording of an entire album that would be titled The Undertaker. The album was set to be released early 1994 on CD and included exclusively in an issue of Guitar magazine. Prince already had the CDs manufactured when Warner Brothers decided to stop and cancel the project, even going as far as to destroy all the CDs. The live recording of this album was actually filmed, and this footage would be mixed with additional scenes starring Vanessa Marcil and released as a short film on VHS in Europe on March 6, 1995 as The Undertaker. So let's go ahead and dive into this lost treasure. We open up with the song The Ride.
Time, baby, I got to ride.
The Ride is a classic song with layers of Prince sexual innuendos, and in the song he blesses us with a guitar solo that will part the Red Sea. We would get an official release of this song in 1998 on the album Crystal Ball.
The time, baby, I got the ride.
It too is also a live version recorded in 1995 with the same trio, but with the addition of Mr. Hayes and Tommy Barbarella both on keyboards. I actually like this version a little better. It's just really dirty and raw, and it's also twice as long as the version we get on Crystal Ball, so I do lean towards this one being the better cut. And as far as I know and what I could research, I don't think there was ever a studio cut of this song. Next is Poor Goo.
Oh, goo. Oh, goo. Oh, goo.
I gotta be honest with you on this one. Just based on the title alone, I thought we were gonna get into some really vulgar subject matter, but apparently Goo is the nickname for James McGregor, who was a studio technician and assistant at Paisley Park. In the song, Prince tells what I have to believe is a fictitious story about Mr. Goo going to a club with a woman and looking around the club and seeing all the other women and finding them more attractive and more exciting than the woman he brought with him. And now he's trying to figure out how he can leave with one of them instead of the one he came with. At one time, this song was meant to be released on the album Playtime by Versace in 1995, but that album was canceled. I actually did a video on that canceled album, and I will have a link to that video at the end of this video. Next is Honky Tonk Woman. This is a cover of the Rolling Stones song Honky Tonk Women from 1969. The song is about meeting a wild, down south country girl, and in Prince's version of the song, he does alter the lyrics by mixing lines from different verses of the original song. Next is Bambi. Originally released on Prince's self-titled album from 1979, in the song, Prince asks a woman why she chooses to be with another woman instead of being with the man, more specifically himself. In my opinion, this is one of the best live performances of this song. The guitar work is so intricate, and the distortion he uses at times makes the notes sound malicious. Next, we get a short intro of the song Xanali. Before going into the full song of The Undertaker. This song dates back to 1992 when he recorded the song with Mavis Staples for her album The Voice, released in 1993.
Don't you be another number for the Undertaker.
This is a song that asks the youth to put their guns away and to stop the violence. At almost 10 minutes long, this haunting song has some really impressive guitar work, just like the rest of this album. As far as the intro of Xanali, we would get the full studio cut of that song on the most often slept on album in Prince's catalog, Chaos and Disorder, released in 1995. We close out the album with Dolphin. On the song, Prince questions people's ability to listen and show compassion, with the metaphor of him reincarnating as a dolphin. The studio version of this song was included on the Gold Experience, released in 1995. After discovering this album, I have listened to it multiple times, and I still cannot believe that it's only 3 people performing on each song, as the sound is so rich and layered, and the way they can switch melodies and rhythm like on a dime is very impressive. As far as I'm concerned, this entire performance is flawless. Thank you for joining me on this episode. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you have a moment, go ahead and check out my Patreon page. I'll have a link to that down in the description below. I will see you on the next episode where I ask another what if question. And until that next episode, I wish you heaven.